The security camera in my apartment recorded something I can't explain, and now I'm afraid to go home. I've always lived alone in my tiny one-bedroom apartment, nestled on the fourth floor of a building that's more creaky than cozy. About a month ago, after a string of petty thefts in my complex, I installed a cheap security camera facing my front door. I barely glanced at the footage most days, just fast-forwarding through hours of nothing. But last Sunday, I woke up to a notification, motion detected, 2:47 a.m. My heart rate spiked, but curiosity outweighed my fear, so I opened the app. At first, it was just darkness, then, subtle, but unmistakable, a shadow moved along the bottom of the door. I watched, breath held, as a pale hand with impossibly long fingers slid through the gap under the door. There was a scraping sound, like nails on wood, and the fingers curled up, as if feeling around for something. I froze. I could hear my own breathing as the hand retreated, but then, a minute later, the doorknob began to turn. I know my locks are stiff, sometimes even I have to jiggle them, but the knob twisted all the way, though the deadbolt held. The camera's night vision flickered and, for a split second, the screen turned a ghastly green. In that flash, I saw a face, pressed against the peephole from the outside, wide unblinking eyes reflecting the infrared light. I don't have any neighbors who look like that, grayish, gaunt, almost melted. The face stayed there for what felt like hours, just staring in, until the video ended. I scrolled back, thinking maybe I imagined it, but there it was, a hand, a face, a desperate attempt to get inside. I called building security, but they checked the hallway cameras and said nothing showed up. I tried to laugh it off, but every night since, the camera records motion at almost the same time, 2:47 a.m. Sometimes it's just faint scratching. Once, I heard whispering in a language I don't understand. Now, every night, I sleep with the lights on and a baseball bat next to my bed. I haven't told anyone except you. My friends think I'm being paranoid, but I can feel it watching me, waiting. Last night, the final recording was different. It wasn't just at the door. The camera caught a glimpse of something tall and thin, standing in the hallway, right outside my bedroom. I didn't leave my apartment today. I'm writing this from my locked bathroom, phone in hand, listening to the faintest tapping, always at 2:47 a.m. If I stop posting, you'll know why.